We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Ball surveying the defense. Bridges outside. Pass to Kneppel. Gobert pulls it in.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Bridges covering. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Kneppel. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Pocket 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Bridges for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Edwards can't hit. A slow start for Charlotte in this one. Still without a basket in the game. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And, Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Bridges, right side. 5 on the clock. Kneppel wide open, and he fires. And the Hornets miss again. It's to Gobert. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edwards. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the first. Outside ball. Now Kneppel. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Miller. Pass to Plumlee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on court.
Here's DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 7.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Indoors for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside for Sexton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. And Randall throws it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Man with it. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Kevin, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Sexton. Back to Ball. Now, here's Sexton. No good from outside. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second free throw. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Timberwolves leading by 8. There's Anthony Edwards. Got that one up quick. 16 points for Anthony Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort. Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
Edwards' shot is good.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Edwards looking it over. And again, it's Minnesota.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Pass to Diabate. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Randall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Miles Bridges.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Here's Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Miller outside. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here we go. Here's Edwards. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
We always know this has been the strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Miller. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. The 19-foot shot. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Edwards got 13 points now in the quarter. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Miller. Gobert pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And here is DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 24. And DiVincenzo is good for three. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Knipple. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 18. Outside Edwards. To the inside. And stolen by Miller. And here we go. Fast break. Plumlee's got it. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Hornets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. A free throw off from Plumlee. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 5. Hornets trail by 18. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Minnesota making a switch here. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a three. So can I.
Pass to Plumlee. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, Julius Randall is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. .153 left for the third. Miller surveying the floor. Back to Sexton. Miller outside. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 20. Outside, Sexton. Back to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Minnesota with it. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Knueppel trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. Reed with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a very... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here is Conley. To the wing right side. Three-pointer, Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randall's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Pass to Diabate. That three off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reed. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with the three. Rebound, Minnesota. The open shot, Edwards. The wing jumper, off target. Smith for three. Miller grabs the miss. Edwards drives in. Oh! It's blocked. They get it back. A second chance effort. Diabate grabs the board. And here are the Hornets now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.